Hello, YouTube friends. It's me again, Grandpa Humbke, on a bright sunny morning here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. How is everything going where you are? It's not so good here, as in Edmonton we are in lockdown due to the coronavirus. But I enjoy being at home, writing my blog for the Professor Humbke website and preparing these videos for Grandpa Humbke's YouTube channel. So I don't mind so much. If my hair is getting a little long, I can blame it on the lockdown. Today, December 15th, 2020, I want to chat with you about the future dreams we have as children and how our life actually turns out. Around the age 4 or 5, I became extremely interested in the sky above. At times, I would see a tiny black dot crossing the sky far above me, because it always left a long white tail behind it. Curiosity got the best of me, and I asked questions until Mom told me it was a jet plane loaded with people going somewhere. I would lay on the grass and imagine I was in that plane in the driver's seat, flying people to those faraway places. As the years went by, my interest in airplanes and flying grew. I could see myself flying off into the wild blue yonder on another fantastic adventure. By the time I was in grade 12 and studying history, I decided I wanted to be a pilot and fly fighter jets in the Royal Canadian Air Force, protecting our country from attack. In the spring of 1960, I mailed an application to the Canadian Air Force to join their ROTP, Regular Officer Training Plan, and patiently watched for the weekly mailman to deliver a reply. In late June, it came. I was accepted. You never saw such a happy, dancing boy. I was being offered the chance to earn a 4-year engineering degree at the Royal Military College in Kingston, Ontario. Tuition, room and board, uniform, and $200 a month paid for incidentals for a total of 4 years was a dream come true. Our family always had lots of love, and all the needs of us 6 children were met. But we were not a rich family. I'm sure my parents were also pleased, because they worried that their unruly son would not grow up into a respectable husband and father. I needed the discipline of the military to become a man they could be proud of. After reading the acceptance letter in detail, my mom and I realized that there were two conditions. Upon graduating, I would be required to spend 5 years of service in the Air Force, and that I needed to graduate from grade 12 with a 60% average. They wanted an immediate reply, but I would not receive my marks for grade 12 until the first part of August, over a month away. My mom, Marvelyn Vanuk Humbke, and I read the letter many times, but came to the same conclusion. I could not accept the offer. That happy, dancing, 16-year-old young adult quickly became the most depressed, sad 16-year-old boy for the next month. But life goes on. My dream of being a fighter jet pilot was never to beat. In early August, I was in the field with my single-shot 410 shotgun, trying to keep wild ducks from eating our grain, when I saw my mother come running towards me, waving a letter in the air. It was my grade 12 exam results, and I could go to university. She was the happiest and most proud mother I had ever seen. Her son would be the first one in her Banuk family to go to university. There was still hope for me. Next week, follow me as Mom, Dad, and I make the long trip to the University of Alberta in the big city of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Edmonton's population, when my grandfather arrived in 1902, was only 3,000. By 1943, the date of my birth, it was 105,000. By 1960, when I started university, it was 270,000. Today, 2020, it's about 1 million. When we arrived in Edmonton, I stayed in the car with Dad while Mom went into the registrar's office to register me. At that time, I pleaded with her that I wanted to be an engineer. My main interest was the sciences, and my highest marks were in math, physics, and chemistry. Years later, I realized I could have accepted the offer from the Air Force by just simply signing my name and returning their offer. Life offers an individual many paths and many doors that they can open. It is our job to follow paths and open doors and make the best out of our choices. Accept the responsibility for the choices you make. You can always make exciting new choices if you believe you can and are persistent. Here I am, 77 years old, and building a YouTube channel about Grandpa Humbke, and maintaining my professional website about Professor Humbke, plus becoming a more successful counselor hypnotherapist. Tune in on December 22nd, 2020 to discover what Mom had to say when she returned to the car after enrolling me in university. Bye for now, and stay safe.